Uh, Hello, everyone. My name is Tali. I will present myself. Um, I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I work with technology, and I like to ride a bike, to play video games, to have different hobbies. This is my second immersion. This is my second immersion area facilitation as a student facilitator. The video, this presentation, this immersion is in live in YouTube. And it is not a class, as we said in Talk. I'm not a professor. I'm a student like yours that are here to practice things, to improve my English talking. And so, Francisco, tell me a little about yours.
Okay,
About you.
bom, ok, my name is Francisco.
Yes.
I'm living in Limeira. It's a city in the São Paulo state.
Mhm.
I'm work with technology too. I was working as a data analyst, but I
Mm.
was fired because
Ah.
because because my boss is I don't know how to say FDP. Okay. I was fired in this month, and I was passing for I was passing. I suffer moral harassment. So I was trying to use this time to improve my English and recover my mental health. Uh, I like uh, I like books. I like RPGs, role playing games. Uh, and I was a physics teacher for almost 20 years
Mm.
before I changed my career for data science.
Do you plan working for other countries, like
Yes,
people from technology are too?
sorry. Yes, I want to work for a remote company abroad of the country. To assim, to really become valorized by the companies.
Yeah, it's pay much better than the Brazilians, you know.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for presentation. Today theme, the subject is martial arts and sports. I choose this subject because I like sports and I like martial arts, and I know they are different. There are differences between them. And I thought oh, that could be a good theme, a good option to be immersive.
Mhm.
So, Francisco, uh, how do you view the similarities and difference between traditional sports and martial arts?
Uh, this is a interesting question for me because I am not a sports guy and not a martial sports guy. Uh, the only martial arts I practiced so long belong my life is Tai Chi Chuan.
Mm.
But the subject is very interesting to me to learn some new things. I believe there is some similarities because there is a sense of respect and maybe sometimes cooperation. And I believe that the similarity is because the most sports is designed
Oh,
like to simulate uh, battle environments, like a battle camp. Uh, but this is
mm. My internet is having problems, so I couldn't understand only part of your answer. But I agree. I agree. I practice sports and I have practiced martial arts. Today I practice swimming, go swimming 2 times per week.
Mhm,
Sports, for example, have more competitions, more challenges.
mhm,
I did a martial arts college boot camp some 1 month years ago. That is popular college by ninjutsu. The name is Bushikan. It's a Japanese martial arts. It's like uh, a martial arts from Japan, studied in 9 different schools and created this school to make it, to make the tradition living. Martial arts, as the name say, it's artists. It's artists where you try to where there are traditions. For example, Tai Chi Chuan as art is from Chinese tradition. It has some elements from Chinese traditions. And in Bujikan, for example, the association don't accept you to create champions to
mhm.
compete. They don't allow because it's against the philosophy to practice and to develop yourself. Uh, the traditional sports, uh, they don't have much that, in my opinion, they don't have much that traditional that we see in martial arts. This philosophy vision that comes with the traditional part of the martial arts. Uh, in what ways, Never, let's go to the next question. Um, Probably we will finish the conversation yearly, as I said, because
Okay,
just two people, okay?
okay, no
Uh,
problem.
Number two, second number, is question number two. In what ways can participation in martial arts contribute to an individual's overall athletics and fitness for other sports?
Maybe thinking about what you thinking about what you talk, uh, the martial arts can contribute with the notion, with the philosophy itself,
Mhm.
because these philosophies of martial arts uh, is very, very interesting. I'm not a sports guy, but I read a lot about martial arts. I read the Book of the Five Rings from Miyamoto Musashi. I read the Book of Peace from that from Aikido. This is a point of view uh, that can contribute to athletics, sports, and fitness to become more solidary and less competitive. And in some ways, martial arts can teach some things like I don't know, like to say respirar,
Brett,
uh, breath.
Brett.
I say, but I'm very, very anxious. Então, okay. Uh, how to teach like to breath, and that improve the fitness from the people.
Yeah, makes sense what you said. Because in Tai Chi Chuan, that you said, example, work much with the breathing. To one of the reasons I like is go swimming. It's because swimming is like a meditation for me. It's not a martial art, it's a sport that
Mhm,
works very well with the breathing too, because you need to breathe you need to control your breath to stay swimming.
mhm.
Um, And yeah, yeah, the philosophy vision, I think the philosophy vision of some martial arts is very interesting because as we talk, it comes with a lot of traditionals and philosophies from from determination culture, Tai Chi Chuan. Tai Chi Chuan sometimes works with elements from Taoism, for example, using the Qi, that is one of the religion, or is on a religion from China. I'm Taoist, so I can talk a little about that.
Sorry,
Um,
I want to become Taoist.
do you want to?
Yes, but I don't know how. I read the Tao
Oh,
Te Ching and all the books, but sorry
look
to interrupt you.
for no. After the mention, you can look for. I will just me. I will send it. We have yeah. Que coisa dessa. We have Taoism Society in Brazil.
Mhm,
There is people from Rio de Janeiro and from São Paulo. There is a temple in São Paulo, capital, Liberdade. Wagner Canalonga is the high priest that conducts the rituals, the practices. Um, this is the website, and you can study with him. Uh, through this website because they are doing online activities and presencial activities in São Paulo. The, the society Taoism in Rio de Janeiro is doing more presential. So
mhm.
can go through, get the people is very, I initiated myself now in February in the ritual. If you are
Mm.
interested in religious part, in
Yes.
spiritual practice, go to. It's very interesting.
Thanks. Thanks.
Uh,
I do not expect this.
yeah, I don't either. Okay. E yes, in my opinion, the finishing, in my opinion, Taoism can, no, martial arts can contribute because they have a more traditional and spirituality approach, talking
Mm,
about the chi, about energy, about how you understand your body integrate that not only part of your body, but how your entire body. Martial arts do that. Let's go to the third question. Do you think martial arts should be considered a sport? Why or why not?
mm. I have some problems with the sports concept because today a lot of things is sports, like esports, but you do not sweat when you play esports. Então, I do not think it's a problem, but thinking about this, I believe that martial arts is a sport too, but it's a sport with the art, with the philosophy, and this is the part that this is the side that Occidental sports do not do not have, and that's this is.
Okay. Uh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's my internet or your internet, but can you hear? Can you understand everything I said?
Yes.
I don't know, but sometimes your internet, or I don't know if it's mine, it stopping. Have some problem. Cai, às vezes cai. I don't know how to say this in English. Okay, so martial arts can be considered sports, but I don't like when you try to leave out the traditionals, the traditions from the martial arts to put in a sport. As I said, the people from Bujikan, for example, that is a martial art from Japan, don't agree with with challenge, with competitions, because against this philosophy. And even the martial arts of Bujikan is a martial arts where you learn how to use the strength of your opponent against yours, and it's like, for example, a ninja in Japan feudal is someone that go to the enemy to kill and to kill fast and starts. So it's a different approach. It's not approach that, okay, now a competition, the people will go be fighting, punching, and no, it's a martial art where you need to kill to finish your opponent and to, like a ninja doing. It's very militarism. It is used for war. So we have also Krav Maga, that is the Krav Maga today can be a sport, but Krav Maga is used by the military people from Israel, for example.
Yes, it's a problem.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, yes, it can be considered a sport, but not if you try to take off the spirit of the martial arts. Next question, 40. How might the mental discipline and the focus developed in martial arts training benefit athletes in other sports? Very interesting.
Yes. Okay, the mental discipline and focus, it's a thing that is very important to me because I'm an anxious person, okay?
Yeah.
I vary some focus problems in my life. So this mental discipline is essential to me as a people, as an employee.
Yeah.
And I developed some mental discipline and focus using yoga a few years ago, inclusive including in the therapy. But I think if I am a martial arts practicant, the martial arts will improve my improve these capacities and include and helping me, inclusive in helping me with my anxiety too. And it's like to stay in the present. But one point that I do not like is the commercialization of some concepts of martial arts, like the concept of the mindfulness. It's a very
Yeah.
important thing, but it's a product too. Like be focused in 3 weeks. So it
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Mindfulness is people that study Buddhism, Taoism, and the other Asian practices to create something called mindfulness. I always talk about that. That mindfulness is nothing like that, just that. If you want to go to study, if you want to learn more, you can learn with the Buddhism people. Okay? Also, Taoism people practice a lot of meditation. I meditate every day, yearly, before I go swimming. I'm more or less 5:40, 5:50. I meet the meditation before I go swimming because it's helped me a lot to to be there to be with the mind calm, and because I have problems to focus, and it is also helping me to focus in the things I need to do. Yeah, I agree that the mental discipline developed in martial arts can be very beneficial for the people that do other sports because the sports normally just works with the physical body, They like you go to the gym and you become just puxa ferro, fortalecing your muscles, uh, but don't focus much more in the breath and in the concentration. So yes, the martial arts can be a big, a big differential for people that practice sport. Next question. Next question, can you read the question 5?
Okay. Can you think of any sports that incorporate elements of martial arts, either in their techniques or philosophies?
And can you respond?
Mm, maybe, I don't know. Thinking about your answer from the last question about the gym, the puxa-ferro.
Hmm.
I try gym sometimes in my life, and I hate gym. I hate. Uh, maybe some techniques from martial arts, like breathing, like focus, can help you in the gym to prevent lesions. But I do not think it was a very organic use from the technique itself. Um, it's possible, but I not believe that it's happen organically every time.
Hmm. Yeah, it's true. Um, I think some sports can incorporate elements of martial arts. Uh, Even the breath techniques, like even the swimming. I think the s- sports in group, like football, basketball, are more difficult to do that because we need to pay attention in a group of people doing the sport. Someone that plays soccer need to cannot just play attention inside, and in
Mhm,
your breath. They need to pay attention in the entire game that's happening. The volleyball, so sports with groups that you need to pay attention in groups of people because to pay attention in the game. I think it's much difficult to implement, to incorporate elements of martial arts because of that, because you need to pay attention in the people, in the team, not just pay attention inside yours, understand.
mhm.
Next question. Please read the next question again.
Okay.
The
Do
next
you believe?
is
Okay. Do you believe that athletes from very various sports can benefit from incorporating martial arts training into their conditioning routines? Why or why not? Thinking about this question, it's like it's very similar to the question two. If what ways martial arts can contribute to athletics? Um, I believe that an athlete can benefit from incorporating martial arts training. Okay, but it's like the last question. I can use the breathing, I can use the focus, I can use sometimes the philosophy, but it's I think what you say about it needs to when you practice the sports you need to focus in your inner self, not only in your environment. I thinking about traditional man in a gym. that's the only focus the unique focus he have, it's be strong, uh, it's posting photos in social media, and uh, in this situation, uh, these techniques, the breath, the philosophy, not can be used. Uh, uh, but it's the same problem from the last question. The great problem for me is how I incorporate the elements from martial arts organically with traditional sport. From it's more a question that I answer, but okay.
Yeah, but this question is focused in athletics, people. Do you believe that athletics from various sports, are people athletic from football, for basket, for volleyball? We are this question, as I understood, they are really asking about the athlete people, not the people that
Mm,
just go to the gym and post it. No, people that are athletes that work as
mhm,
athletes,
mhm.
atleta de auto performance. I don't know how to say English. Like people that go to the Olympics to
Okay,
competition.
okay.
This question is
Oh,
about
my
it's
mistake.
different.
Yeah, so I believe that athletes can benefit from martial arts in this situation because the martial arts can be used to improve the focus, the breathing, prevent lesions with proper help from the coaches. And in this situation, martial arts is very beneficial. Maybe I try to think in some activities that cannot be uh, cannot be cannot be incorporated in the martial arts, but I am not think from any sports. Então, yes, I believe that's possible.
Yeah, Tai Chi Chuan, for example, can be used to prevent lesions. Então, if you think about soccer players, for example, that need to run a lot to practice, né, to competition, to challenge, soccer players from different teams or basket people from basket, they can do Tai Chi Chuan, Qigong, Tai Chi Chuan to prevent lesions because people that do sports for competition, the body disgusts, the body become disgusted. Como é que desgastar? The body disgusted much more because it's escalates atleta de alta performance. Uh, for example, people, athletes from ice, aqui é patinação, skater on ice.
Mhm,
They needed they stop to challenge third, 32, 35, 35, because it's very disgusted
mhm,
for the body. A bailarina, esqueci, a dancer that wants to perform in a theater in a presentation need to a classic dancer for classic ballet need to start practicing since a kid and the body become prepared for that.
mhm,
So yes, the martial arts, idea to work with breathing, to Tai Chi Chuan, for example, can help to relax the body and to 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 take care of the body for athletes that need to perform very, 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 very things to perform and go to competitions, for example. Next question, question 7.
Question. Sorry.
Do you want to read or I can read? What do you prefer?
Okay, sorry, I interrupt you.
No, do you want to read your?
Yes, I can. I can read. 7. What role does respect, often emphasizing martial arts, play in team sports or individual athletic pursuits? Respect, it's a very important concept in these days because we are passing by a very dark period in your life, politically thinking about Brazil. And a lot of these things is about I do not respect the other because I cannot see the other like a human being. It's very, very disgusting. I think if we use the concepts of respect in martial arts, in team sports or individual athletic sports, it can contribute to people become better when it's grow older, because the average sports is very uh, uh, our every people play average sports in some moment of their life.
Yeah.
Me too. Okay. And I think if we have these traditional sports incorporated with the respect from the martial arts, that kids, that the adolescents that teens become better persons in the future, because it is they can see the different people, not like the other, not like the enemy. It's not about the fight. It's about can grow together.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that people some respect important. For example, in martial arts, in traditions, martial arts and other traditions that you have a master that the discipline. There is a big respect for the. I don't know. Older people is not just exactly exactly the exactly word because the older is much more like age, but you have a much more respect for the people that has more experience in your lineage because they passed the difficult the experience that you are passing, and it's important for people that is initiating in the martial arts, in the philosophy, to pay respect for the olders, no, not the older than the age, but the more experience. And this is also very present in some Japanese cultures and the Chinese cultures. These are elements from the philosophies of these cultures to pay respect. In Bushikan, na ninjutsu, every classes we have, every training we have before, there is a portrait of the Japanese guy that founded the school, Masaki Hatsumi. There is a portrait, and we need to every classes go and you need to pay respect for the one that created that founded the school and passed the experience and the knowledge for the ones that are training. And it is a traditional for Bushikan. You need to do every classes, every training when I was doing that to pay this respect to the oldest one. Yeah, this is not much common in our Western sports. Next question, are there specific martial arts techniques that you think could enhance an athlete's performance in a particular sport? It is very similar with the question 6.
Yes, and I believe that we talk this subject in other questions too. When you talk about the breath, when you talk about the focus, but thinking a particular sport, I'm not a sports guy,
Yeah.
but I want to start to run. It's like a street run. And this is these concepts of sometimes endurance and not endurance. This concept of the martial arts, thinking about breath, thinking about focus, thinking about the proper development of the body. This can help in the street run because when you run, it's like you practicing. It's like maybe it's like martial arts. I don't know because for me it's like a form of meditation. I can think about the life, I can think about the anxiety, I can think about the therapy, and I can find myself at the moment. So it's like the concepts of martial arts you can you can learn, and this is improve the people in average sport.
Yeah, the breath and the concentration you can do in every sport if you can think a little about that. Let's go to the last question. How might the principles of strategy and adaptability learned... Oh, não, são 10 questões. How might the principles of the strategy and adaptability learned in martial arts apply to team sports or individual competitions?
Thinking about strategy, strategy is important in several environments. But thinking about tennis sports and individual competition, so the tennis sports you need to compete. I do not like competition, but you need to compete. So can I improve my game? Can I improve my game? How can I uh, how can I alcançar?
Rich.
Reach. Meu Deus, estou esquecendo a palavra que eu sei. How can I reach better results? Not only thinking about winning, but strategy is important. Like my fellow player think, like can I use this ability of strategy to help the team? Thinking about adaptability, it's a very important thing for me because it's I'm not a person very comfortable with crowds. So I need to adapt along of my entire life. Adaptability can be used to thinking about the team sports, can be used to better playing with your team and also with your opponents. In individual competitions, maybe the both concepts can help to improve better results. I don't know, like bow and arrow. Bow and arrow. Strategy is a very important question in this important concepts in this sport. You need strategy to shot the arrow, and you need to adapt to the environment, like the winds, like the site itself.
Yeah. I never had the book, The Strategy of the War for long. So I know it's popular, but some people that talks about techniques talk about stats. I have a just a Taoist priest here once talking for me that this book talks about understand your scenario, your background to win the enemy. For example, in China, ancient China, the agricultores, the farms are the most are the most are the are the best soldiers because they understand the landscapes, the place. So when in China story, when the farmers revolts, make the chance in China the empire has problem because they know very well the background, the landscape, that place. I think it is philosophy can can be used for soccer, for volleyball, for other teams that you also need to understand. I know some competitions tries to make it more neutral the landscape, but to understand the entire background, not just you or just your part, but to understand everything, you can win the war. Uh, Please, Francisco, read the last one, the team one.
Okay.
Question
Do you
two.
uh, do you think there are any sports where the mindset and the approach of martial arts practitioners could offer a unique advantage? Hmm, it's a tricky question because I'm not a guy that know a lot of sports, but mm, I think I believe that every sport can, or wait a minute. No, I believe that any sport can will be benefited from the approach of martial arts. There is problems in this use, like we talking in this session, because there is problems of not using properly the concepts or uses only with commercial purpose.
Yeah.
But I think that every sport can contribute with proper approximation. This or traditional sports can be benefited by the martial arts concepts.
Yeah, I agree that. I agree with you on that. Every sport um, could could I agree with that. Any sport uh, that have the mindset and approach of martial arts could offer advantage. For example, né, swimming, we use the practices to relax and to focus more in swimming. For example, for swimmers, people that go swimming. I swim, né? I go swim.
Mhm.
It's an example né, in my reality. Tai Chi Chuan that can help with the joelho, the legs, né? So yeah, I think it can offer some advantage. We finish the immersion, 10 minutes, falta 10 minutos.
Mhm.
People that, thank you, Maria Francisco. Just a moment, I will finish the
Okay.
transmission here. For people that are hearing from YouTube, thank you for watching to hear, or if you are watching after, thank you. This conversation will be available in Talking channel in YouTube.